This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening. I'm Sabrina Brown. Thank you for joining us. Topping the news tonight, a Grand Bahama family taking a leap of faith and expressing confidence in the local economy. They have established the first toilet tissue manufacturing company on the island and the second such operation in the country. Serene Manufacturing on Milton Street, creator of the Amy Soft brand of toilet tissue and hand towel, was established 11 months ago at a cost of around $500,000. Owner and general manager Ricardo Delaney says, after running a diesel engine repair business and working for several reputable companies, he needed a change, and so he prayed to God for guidance.
I was seeking to get back into my own business, and so I prayed about it one night and I said, Lord, you got to give me an idea, give me something that I can do, a product that I can make and I can sell, because I'm just tired. There's only so much I can make per hour. There's only one of me. And so one morning I woke up dead early and I had this idea in my mind, and it was toilet paper. So I remember saying, to God, you really got a sense of humor.
He says after much research, they were able to come up with a high-quality product.
Our base paper is manufactured by Kimberly-Clark, who makes Kleenex. And actually they did a benchmark for toilet paper. So we start off with a very high-quality toilet paper, and then we put it through our machines where we emboss it and perforate it, and then we produce our toilet paper. We have 350 sheets on every roll. On average, what you will find in the marketplace here, maximum probably 225, maybe 275. So our rolls are biodegradable, septic safe, and clog free. It's been tested. Our paper's been tested by the Atlantis Hotel in Nassau, and they've confirmed that our product meets all their requirements and it is suitable for any toilet system.
The product is named after Delaney's 8-year-old granddaughter, Amy, who is also the poster child for the business. He says the product is gaining traction and they're hoping the demand continues to grow.
Our capacity right now, we can make about 20 cases per day. And we can easily go to 50 cases per day to meet whatever demand.
Serene Manufacturing has partnered with retail stores and businesses around the island to promote the Amy Soft line.
There's a pharmacy, a local pharmacy, all the gas stations, one of the convenience stores, and then we have a hotel and some of the timeshare properties as well.
Some businesses in the downtown area say 2016 is ending on a good note. Despite economic woes experienced earlier in the year and the challenges caused by Hurricane Matthew, some business owners in the downtown area say they are happy for the level of support given by the Grand Bahama community. Megan Shepard reports.
For some time now, the downtown Freeport has been fighting to regain its glory days as the biggest shopping district on Grand Bahama. This Christmas season, residents took advantage of store deals as well as initiatives implemented by the Grand Bahama Port Authority. Doris Farrington of Park and Shop and Mary Thompson of H&L School Supply say residents turned out in large numbers and in the Christmas spirit.
The Christmas season in Park and Shop was very busy. During the midnight sale, we were so busy till we had to extend the hours. It was ahead of time, and then we had some who just get their money at the last minute and they guess the shopping like crazy. It was nice for Park and Shop. This year was really beautiful.
It was awesome. It was a lot of hard work, especially the Midnight Madness. Everything was successful. The best seller to me was the tablets. We sold a little of everything, but the majority of the stuff was the tablets, the educational toys for the children, games, a little of everything, a lot of Bibles.
However, Kirk Smith of Gizmos and Gadgets and Patrice Campbell of Patrice Boutique report that business was fairly moderate, but the turnout was expected.
Everything went well. Sales seem to be moderate, of course. I think a lot of people watched how they spend because of the recent hurricane. But other than that, I think everything went well as could be expected under the conditions that Freeport were faced with.
The business, Megan, was a bit slow, but it was anticipated. with the closure of the hotels, and Hurricane Matthew sure put a number on us here in Grand Bahama. But we thank God for our customers, and we thank God for the season, and all in all, it worked out pretty well.
And as promised by the officer in charge of Grand Bahama, officers were out and about during this busy time.
The police was patrolling and checking up. It's really make us relax too, because we was looking out too to see if everything was okay. But it was nice. We had a great Christmas.
They did a great job, and we felt safe. We felt safe. They did an excellent job.
They share their hopes for the downtown area going forward into 2017.
2017, with God's grace and mercy, I hope it just be much better, and I hope that the food store could open, give us more business too, and more people have jobs.
The first thing of all, the food store open, we believe in God to open the food stores. So,
But in terms
and then,
of business and the economy and stuff.
yeah, for the business, to come to another level. If the food store open, we know for sure that business is going to turn around.
Going forth 2017, I hope to make plenty money here, and hope that Freeport can rebound and everybody pull together, and rather than waiting for some big investor to come, we all inject in our own economy and make it happen.
I am hoping with the Grandmama Port initiative, with the Midnight Madness and the flash sale and all like that, that we would have more programs for downtown. And they're doing a tremendous job, but the people still don't come. I don't know what we're supposed to do downtown, but the interest is simply not there.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
It is getting down to the wire now for the Grand Bahama Junkanoo Committee as they work to pull off another successful New Year's parade. While fewer groups are taking part this year, the committee says the parade will be no less exciting. Megan Shepard has that story.
Grand Bahama Junkanoo Committee Allison Smith emphasizing to the community that the 2017 New Year's Day Parade is slated for Monday, January 2nd. She says although the number of A groups participating may seem small, she believes that this will enhance the competition and the show.
I think it's going to be even better this year because with the 4 groups in the A division, the competition is going to be even more fast because there's more to gain now. And the B groups, usually in the past, because they didn't meet the qualifications, they would be disqualified. They now have an opportunity to compete against the B group with more relaxed qualifications, and they can also gain prize-wise and cash-wise.
Tickets are now on sale, and she is encouraging the entire community to come out. Groups have been in the shacks for months working hard for the parade, and Smith says it is important to show support.
The box offices at Gizmos and Gadgets. We also have them available at Crosstown and at the Junkanoo Committee's office in the Kipling building. The usual seating, general seating, is $20. Those are the ones in front of Gizmos and Wendy's. And then we have our Showtime area, which is in front of the Port Authority and Esquire, $30. And we were going to have some $2 seating. But there is also going to be available standing room. Old school, you bring your chairs, you bring your towels. We want the entire community of Grand Bahama to be able to enjoy the parade. So we make it very accessible to all.
And no true Bahamian event is complete without food and drinks. Office manager Shanika LaFleur says there will be some 20 vendors available to satisfy your cravings.
We also have a face painter that's going to be out there. We have Rainbow the Clown. She's going to be out there for the kids. We have some peddlers. We have about 8 peddlers that have registered to be a part of this event. They're excited. They're ready to go. We know that they're going to provide the Bahamian public with delicious Bahamian cuisine. And so we're asking the Bahamian public to come out and support our vendors. Many of our vendors are self-employed, and so this is a means for them to make a little extra cash during the holiday. And so we're asking all persons to come out and support our vendors.
Smith adds that the only concern may be the weather.
We're watching the weather. We always usually have some type of rain, but I don't foresee that happening this time. And the winds, we work along with Kirk James, and he'll advise us 24 hours in advance, and we make a determination. But I'm sure, with God's willing, everything's going to kick on in time.
Showtime begins promptly at 6 p.m. and groups are out of the gate at 7 p.m. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
The New Life Classic dancers will be the first group out of the block in the upcoming parade, but getting to the parade has not been easy. Shashina Roll tells us more.
Leader of the New Life Classic dancers, Ken Motorboat Ferguson, says while its members are putting last-minute touches on their costumes, he is unsure whether they will make it on the parade route come Monday.
We are now experiencing a major setback from one of the giant corporate sponsors around here who normally donate funds to all of the group and who've decided up until now that they're not giving no group any funding, or that is my understanding that we're not going to get the funding. And you know, we have the raw costume, for lack of a better word, the pasted costume, which are just about ready. But you know, if you go into competition, you have to step your game up. And all of those other groups, I know for sure, they have all of their tricks, their rhinestone beads and glitter streak and feathers. We lack that as an organization as I speak to you right now.
He says the recent hurricane has also caused a major setback.
The hurricane did do some damage to us, and it set us back in the fundings that we had to purchase these things. We had to go and reconstruct a whole new section for some 40-something girls, along with some brass players. And this thing, if people understand, John, the Grand Bahama public and the business houses here, while some of them do contribute, most of them doesn't understand the dynamics and the cost of Jonkunu. They don't understand the cost of the parade that they see out there on Pioneers Way.
The group intends to hit the parade route under the theme Indians Reunion, which will encompass all Indians. He says he's hoping that he will not have to disappoint fans this year by not attending the parade. However, a decision should be made by late Friday.
Be a resilient group of people, and we're going to do our endeavor best to try to get there. But if it doesn't look feasible, I'm not going to lose no night rest over it. And I would advise the membership of this group likewise. So because people don't know, this thing is make you sick, you know. Especially if you take on leadership role. It makes you sick. I talk about physically sick.
But he says if they come, contenders better beware.
The classic dancers don't lay down and play dead. So once we could get there, if we could get there, I can assure you we'll be trouble.
Shashina Roll, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Shashina. Stay with us. There's more news after this.